What's good, people? Welcome back to the video. Today, checking out the perfect love tape, man. Checking out some more Uzi. Next project, we're slowly gaining on Love Is Rage 2. Well, it's the next project. Looking forward to this one. You guys have highly recommended this as well. Last two projects we checked out, thoroughly enjoyed. Just been enjoying this sort of Uzi journey we've been going on. And I'm just happy to sit down, man. It's Friday. There's like no decent new music out, really. So I just thought we'd sit down and check this out, man. It's really fucking cold today, man. We're approaching Christmas. It's freezing. So hopefully he's going to bring some heat, bro. He's going to get me hyped. I'm gassed, man. Before we jump into it, guys, if you're new around here, please drop a sub. We're on the road to 4K. I'm trying to hit that as soon as possible. Follow me to Instagram, description below, and of course, drop a like and a comment on the video as well. I really appreciate it. But without further ado, just get into this, man. Lil Uzi Vert, the love tape, the perfect love tape. Track 1, Do What I Want. Let's jump straight into it, man. I'm wondering how the sound's gonna sort of develop.
Everybody know I'm better, ay, yeah I'm better, ay, it don't matter, ay, pockets fatter, ay, nowadays I'm on my haters, they got sadder, ay, that's money longer, ay, different song bruh, ay, different producer, I can do anything and I won't lose her, no I cannot stop, remember I had a little, turned that shit to a lot.
Bro, I feel like his introductions are always like absolutely fantastic. I recognise this track. This might be one of the tracks I've heard of here. I just recognise the sort of hook. I could be wrong. Like I said, I don't know if this track is like as big. I know I've heard some of his big tracks in passing, but I do recognise it. But what a track, bro! What a great introduction. I'm loving the I'm loving the production again. It's just carrying on from previous ones. I just love it stylistically. I just think it works so well. He's just sounding really dope. It's always in his element, man. Always in his element.
Now I do what I want. 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 Now I do what I want.
Does do what he wants, to be fair.
Now I do what I want. Now I do what I want. Girl, you see me getting this money. Whoa.
The way that came in.
Hunting fish club when I'm eating. Whoa, what's for lunch? And them boys back home be talking, but I won't get touched. Say to myself how I'll survive. No one who I trust. Yeah.
Okay, guys, track 1, Do What I Want. Solid, man. Nice little introduction. I think I have heard that. I've said that over and over again. Felt like I just recognise the hook, but I don't really recognise it musically. But I really enjoyed that, man. Production was great. Just his braggadocious shit. Does what he wants, man, and he does, to be fair. I mean, that statement sort of stands true. If you look off his style, he does what he wants, man. It's different to everybody else, and that's what makes him stand out. But I enjoyed that, man. Good track, good track. Okay, guys, track 2. Of course, we Ghetto Flowers featuring Playboi Carti and Offset. I think this is the only track on here that has like 2 features on it. There's actually not that many features on here, and it wasn't on the last project we checked out either. But this intrigues me, man. Heard some stuff from him and Carti. Always keen for an Offset verse. Let's jump straight into it.
Yeah, she shaking fast. Yeah, she driving slow. Whoa,
all the sounds, bro.
Yeah, she shaking fast. Yeah, she driving slow.
What is that thing panning around my ears?
What? Diamonds all on my teeth. Yeah. Walk around Christian Lou. What? Diamonds all on my sneakers. Yeah.
Bro, I'm loving it, man. It's like he did this previously in some other tracks. There's so much going on with the production. It's so hectic, and there's so many different sounds coming in and out. It's constantly sort of taking away layers, then bringing them back in again, and using his vocals to sort of bring down a certain section, and then just drop it back in again. It's like I said, it's something he did previously that I really fuck with, because it just keeps you on your toes throughout the listen. It doesn't really get repetitive, and I think there's always sort of a jeopardy of that happening, and I feel like it just doesn't happen with his music. Like I said, it being experimental in general, but then doing this stuff with the production, I think is so great. And all these mad sounds that seem to fit perfectly. I've discussed before about artists using too many different sounds and just overhauling a track and it's sounding so crowded, but this just sounds like the perfect amount of different elements, man. I'm enjoying it, bro. I'm enjoying it.
Fly to LA for a week, and I got Rick on my teeth,
hey.
And I got Rick on my feet, chopper on me, sagging my jeans, and I put that on Big B's, yeah. Hey, shout out G Weed, yeah. And I got goons on my yard,
sick.
We can rock out like guitars, Now we on top of my car.
His voice,
looking
man.
At stars, like I made it fall.
It contrasts so well with it.
Glow on the dog. What? It that get brain. She going hard.
Whoa.
Told her come forward with some balls.
Okay.
Invited that bitch to my log. Hold on, bitch, take your shoes off. The sauce I've been dripping, the sauce I've been dripping. No, I'm not trusting these bitches. Ay, no, I don't fuck with these snitches. No, Uzi got choppers extensions. I got mama all in her mention. Ay, and my roller 3-dimensional. My hands and everything got tentacles. Popping perkies like they minerals. Fuck you, my hand on my genitals.
Okay, guys, that was track 2. Of course, we Ghetto Flowers. Oh, sounds so fucking posh saying that for some weird reason. Featuring Playboy Carti and Offset, bro. That was gas, man. I really enjoyed the features. That was solid, man. There was not a lazy feature in that, in my opinion. I think that was probably one of the best things I've heard Carti on. I can't say I've heard him on a lot, but I just really liked how he sounded on that. And Offset came through as well. I think having these two features, I've been mentioning this so much recently, but the contrast of Offset and Carti and how different they sound, it just brings another thing sort of to the track itself. And I think Offset's verse was dope as well. Just comes in a bit heavier than Uzi and Carti. I think with just the lower voice and his cadence and stuff. But I think overall that was just a really hard track, man. Really fucking hard, and the beat goes crazy, bro. Production again is going to be a standout like every single Uzi thing we've checked out so far. Track 3, original Uzi, in brackets 4 of us. Let's jump straight into it, man.
Pull up on you, nigga, 4 of us, 4 of us, 4 of us, 4 of us, 4 of us. Cuban wrist, now I'm colder, ayy. Diamonds on me, now I'm colder, ayy. Getting money, so I'm older, ayy. Getting paper, now I'm bolder. Wait, flash on, so she know it, yeah. She know it, she know it, she know it. Diamonds so big it'll roll it. Jumping my whip, do a donut.
Hey.
Cop behind me, I won't slow up. Taking that next so I throw up. Where you from, nigga? I'm throwing up. Pull out that whip.
I'm loving the production on this, man. It's just that weird sounds going on.
Fight with your girl, she like water. Yeah. No, I do not want to keep her. That be the end of the story.
Again, it's breaking out and coming back in. It's so effective, bro.
That be that by birdie. On Twitter, on Twitter, on Twitter. Better get your bitch, nigga, I'll rip her. Had her up on my bed and I flip her. Yeah, wet like flipper. Yeah, wet like dippers. What? In my slippers.
That's what I mean, man.
Did I mention? Yeah, now she with what? She get attached and I clip it. Rico in boots with the zippers. Okay, you hip, but I'm hipper.
Okay, that was track 3, original Uzi. I enjoyed that, man. I'm not going to say I liked it as much as the past 2, but I just feel like with all his music, I can't help but just sort of move, man. It's so heavy, the production. Like I said, it wasn't necessarily a standout, but I enjoyed the different elements. I like when sort of the beat switched up as well. That was the perfect example of what I was talking about, is that, you know, if it does feel like it's getting slightly repetitive, that can happen. I feel like if that didn't happen, just that small element, I feel like it could have been a bit too much. I like how he sort of breaks it up. Right, track 4, Money Mitch. So I'm straight into it, bro.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
Zaytoven.
Yeah. What? Yeah. All your bitches look funny. All your money look funny.
Bro, I love this.
No biff 800.
I love how low it feels.
1600. I love. Yeah, do what I want.
I love that sort of high pitched, sort of like scary sort of noise.
Now these girls wanna hug me.
Give me like poltergeist sort of vibes.
But these girls wanna fuck me. Yeah, got the Rari.
I love how the intensity stayed so low.
Run it. Yeah, I'm a velo dog, that's why I'm stylish. My main girl, I swear that she in college. She give me brain, that's how I get knowledge. In the studio, rocking that Alex. Yeah.
Bro, that was track 4, Money Mitch, bro. Just a straight vibe, man. Serious. I don't think I said a lot about that, to be honest. I think Zaytoven did such a good job. Such a good job. There was something about that I just really enjoyed. Like, I loved how low the intensity was. It felt so chilled out. Just sort of sliding over this really sort of simplistic, just low beat, man. Low beat with some scary sort of like eerie little noises. Like, I hope you know what I mean. That sort of high pitched sound that was sort of wailing all the way through. And just this really heavy bass, bro. Big fan. Big fan. Let me know in the comments below what you think of that track. I'm intrigued. Because it's not usually the sort of thing, when you compare it to other stuff, it's not quite there stylistically, but I really enjoyed that, man. Really enjoyed that. Okay, guys, track 5, Sideline Watching. Let's jump straight into it, man. Oh, he's back for another one. That excites me massively. Another piano, bro. Oh, it's in brackets, hold up. By the way.
Hold on. What? Let me catch my breath. Let me count these checks. Flex on my ex. I don't got no respect. Break up in the text. Pull up in a G. T3 fly off in a jet. Okay, these niggas can't move me. Okay, these bitches can't move me. Those are not diamonds, they're rubies. Wait, that's not rubies, that's glass. Smack that bitch right on the ass. I know that she's gonna lose me. Yeah, my polo be from Louis. Niggas act like they was rude. They was.
Bro, I'm just loving this production from Zaytoven. I'm loving how fucking low down it feels. I hope you guys sort of know what I mean. It just, Like, you're almost waiting for something to happen, but it's all right. It's all right. It's just a vibe. And like I said, he's just sliding over it, man. This little chime that's just come in as well. It's just like different elements coming in. I love Zaytoven's sort of production style, and I just love Uzi over this. It just sounds great, man.
I put a stick on my Ruger. In her dreams like Freddy Krueger.
Hey.
Just met her, act like I knew her. Rari pulled up Ferris Bueller. Yeah. Hold on. What? Let me catch my breath. Yeah. Let me count these checks. Flex on my ex. Yeah. Hold on. What? Let me catch my breath.
Hey.
Yeah. Let me count these checks. Flex on
That
my
piano.
ex. Yeah. I don't got no respect. Lil Uzi Vert, like who the fuck are you? Yeah, almost didn't.
That was
make
so
it, but I
effective.
made it
Cut it all out.
Yeah, get into the money. If you snooze, you lose. Whoa, you should see the way that they plot on you. Oh no, now y'all mad.
Bro.
Everything gon' hit the fan. I don't want that, again. I don't want that again. Even though that girl a 10, think we better off being friends.
Okay, guys, that was track 5. Sideline Watching. Hold Up. Big fan of that, man. Zaytoven. Killed it, both tracks. I loved all the elements in that, man. That little chime that came in, and then that sort of, I want to say it was a piano of some sort that was coming in and sort of riffing in the back. Huge fan. Huge fan, man. I'm really enjoying this so far, to be honest with you. Mad. My volume's always on 100%, but these headphones are just dead, fam. So I just can't get it loud enough. So majority of the time when I'm holding my ears, I either have awful hearing or these headphones are shit. It's one of the two. But that's why I always hold down when I'm just fucking with something heavy, and I just want it to be louder in my ears. Halfway through, bro. Halfway through. Okay, track 6. I Can Drive. Let's get it, man.
Getting money, I'm a spaz out. Drive a Rari with the ass out. Drive a Rari with no tags now. Diamond braces, so you mad now. Look just like me, I'm your dad now. Big guns, I won't back down. Look just like me, I'm your dad
this portion of the album feels so low, man.
Getting money like a cash cow.
Heavy, but it's so low.
Yeah, now they on me, cause I'm hot now. Yeah, you was
It's really heavy 808s. Really long build up.
And I'm so high, every think upside down. Yeah, I could drive. Yeah, driving fast now. Do the dash. Yeah, digi dash now. And I'm balling. Yeah, like it's last now. And I'm balling. Yeah, like it's last now. Yeah, I could drive. Yeah, driving fast now. Money stuffed all in my jeans. So you know I cannot lack now. Got the chopper with the beam. So you know I will not back down. He got more money than me. Know that he talking that cab now. Say that he moving the base. That boy really do not trap now. I heard that's a lie.
Okay, guys, that was track 6. I Can Drive. I enjoyed that, man. Really liked the production again. I'm not going to say it was a massive standout to me. I'm really intrigued to know what you guys think of this project. Let me know in the comments below. I'm enjoying it. I would say it's not quite racking up to the last 2 projects I checked out, honestly. Not that it hasn't been decent. I just think, I don't know, it's just not quite hitting or resonating with me as much, but I've enjoyed some of the tracks. Right, track 7, You're Lost. Let's jump straight into it, man.
No, I had to tell my girl, this ain't that. Whoa, I don't want you back. Yeah, I'm just counting racks.
It's all these weird sort of like spaceship buttons and shit.
Yeah.
Alien shit. At the beginning of like each track.
Want her back, her skirt beat, lap on now I'm driving. Yeah, give her the D, yeah, she fight it. Yeah, she turn around and she like it. Whoa, you can shine a light on it. What? I hit your girl, yeah, it's tight, homie.
This is a vibe.
I'm so fly, you fly a kite on me. Stand on
my
money, got some height on me. Yeah. No, that is not my homie.
Don't know whether I like that sort of weird alien spaceship sound or it's really irritating. I sort of can't decide between the two. I feel like it's setting the tone quite well, but I don't know whether it's going to drive me insane by the end of this track. But I'm enjoying this, man. I'm enjoying this. I think maybe after saying that, after the previous track, I'm now sort of like, I don't know, trying to strip it bare a bit more maybe. I'm not entirely sure, but I'm enjoying this, man. This is a nice little vibe.
Word on your girl when she got lonely. Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, my car, it goes sheesh. Might fuck around and buy a new one. Hold up. Diamonds all on my teeth, it looks
that is so effective. I know I've said it over and over again, but it doesn't get old.
I know she was with you some time ago.
Okay, that was track 7, You're Lost. Yeah, man, that was a nice nice sort of usher into the last bit of the album after I said what I said. Still not going to say it was a huge standout to me. I did enjoy it though. I like sort of the production breaking out. Again, I think what I'm finding more with this project actually is I'm maybe running out of things to necessarily say. I feel like I'm repeating myself a hell of a lot, which is cool because the things I'm repeating are the elements I enjoy. But I feel like when you find yourself constantly repeating the same thing in an album, it sort of becomes, well, you can see the problem with that in itself is that it's showing slight repetitiveness, and I know that's what he's doing stylistically, and I have enjoyed some of the tracks, like I mentioned over and over again. I'm not slating this project whatsoever. I've really enjoyed some of the tracks. It's just not resonating with me as much, and I find myself repeating myself quite a bit. Almost like the boundaries aren't quite being pushed far out enough for me personally on this listen, and I'm trying my best to sort of listen and try and really take it in and try and not base it off what I just said previously. If you feel me, I know that was really long-winded, but yeah, it was a little vibe, I'll be honest. Right, track 8, Erase Your Social. Let's jump straight into it, man.
Bad bitch want back, and you know she stole that ass on me. I don't want that girl cause she want me cause the cash on me. Yeah, you know she capping, homie. Dreadlock that cap on me. Back then they napped on me. Now they all just act on me. Now I'm hot, they all on me. Pull out the Snapchats on me. I ain't got no Snapchat, homie. I think it's too personal. That's what I got Twitter for. Instagram, I'm back, yo. Hi haters, this is my world, so it's all in my favor. I like all girls, yeah, all type of flavors, but that don't matter, cause I just got my baby. Put her right there, Mercedes. Oh, I don't wanna like the Navy.
Yes.
For that girl to the sun, done #1 like I'm a great. Boy, you said that you made me.
I just love how he's riding over this, man. Riding over it so well. He just sounds dope. Slightly more upbeat, still with this Uzi flip on it, but I'm just enjoying the production. I'm just enjoying his vocals over this, and I sort of like what he's talking about too. You know, it's relatively relatable. I'm just, yeah, man. I'm enjoying this track. Thumbs up from me, for real.
I think it's too personal. That's what I got Twitter for. Instagram, I'm back, yo. Boy, you said that you made me. Go ahead, make another one. Do what I want, cause I'm trusting none. And I'm a lover till the love is done. Take a girl, she ain't try to run. Hit from the back so her legs get numb. Hit from the back so long that my own legs starting to get numb. No, I walk with the racks on me. Bad bitch want back, and you know she stole that ass on me. I don't want that girl cause she want me cause the cash on me. Yeah, you know she capping, homie. Dreadlock that cap on me. Back then they napped on me.
Right, track 8, Erase Your Social. I enjoyed that, man. I enjoyed that. I've actually playlisted that. That was a lovely vibe, bro. I had my eyes shut. Absolutely vibing, man. I was just vibing out to that. I love the production. I loved how smooth it felt. Uzi I just rode over it, bro, so well, so well. He just sounded dope over that, man. That production and Uzi were meant for each other, bro. For real. Love that. Right, track 9, second to last track, Ronda, in brackets, Winners. Let's get it.
Metro booming, want some more.
Okay.
Get up, don't act like you never lost. Come back and win like you Ronda Rousey.
Some big guys on here, man, production-wise.
My niggas twist like they origami. Got them girls waiting all in the lobby. I feel like I'm part of Swisher House. Yeah, I was lost and then I was found. Had no money on I was down. We was already down.
Giving me such like summer vibes, man.
Yeah. Same girl that was on my poster. Damn, now I know. Treat my girl like I am Jay-Z.
This is something a bit different from Metro that I wasn't necessarily expecting. Like I said, it's giving me sort of just like happiness, man. Summer vibes. Again, it's quite similar to the last track in the sense of vibe and the sense of style. I think it feels a bit more positive. It's just a bit slower and just a bit of a head bop, man. Just a bit of a vibe. That's usually the word I use for anything decent from Uzi. Yeah, I'm enjoying this, man. I'm enjoying this because I think previously I love the Zaytoven tracks. They were a lot lower down, and that's one thing I'm appreciating about this is that it's constantly going up and down, and I found that with his previous projects as well. Yeah, man, I'm looking forward to sort of talking over this project afterwards, but this track's really dope. I'm really enjoying it so far. It's just a nice little vibe, man.
Yeah, Lil Uzi, you got it made. Yeah, this a gang as you enter, you out. I put diamonds all up in my mouth.
Right, that was track 9, Ronda, in brackets, Winners. Man, I like that. I enjoyed that track. I found with this track and the last track, I just completely went into my own world, man. Probably not the greatest reactions from the last two tracks, because I just like, after what I discussed, I think just having a nice little vibe and sort of just being able to just completely zone out, and I'm guilty of doing that sometimes. I just have my eyes closed, man, swaying my head away with the fairies, bro. But I think Metro did a great job on that. I really enjoyed the production, enjoyed the positiveness of it, I enjoyed the happiness that it sort of brought. And yeah, talking about Ronda, as in Ronda Rousey, the fighter, come back like Ronda Rousey or something along the lines of that, I think. Yeah, man, I like that. Uzi did his thing. Uzi did his thing, bro. Right, track 10, last track, 7 Million, featuring Future. Got another feature, man. Always keen on a Future feature. Future feature, of course. They've also done that most recent project, which I haven't checked out yet. Haven't heard amazing things, honestly. But we're gonna jump straight into this one. Hopefully it's gonna be good. Let's check it out.
Hey, you see me dripping, don't flip. Hey, you see me flexing on your bitch, you can't forget about it. You see I'm dripping on your bitch, you can't forget about it. See I'm dripping VVS.
Hey.
Hey. Girl, you cool, but you know I can find a better you. Feelings ain't changed, but you might need something new. Yeah, might need a better do. Low wave for time to go buy no Prada, the better shoes. Put my pedal to the floor. Yeah, make it raw. Chop it, flip it, move it out the bando. Hold up in a Billy, foreign cars are random.
Love that flow switch.
I probably want the Phantom.
See me flexing on your bitch, don't forget about it.
Okay, man. Okay, man. It's definitely gone out with a bang. The last 3 tracks have actually been really dope. I partially take back what I said, to be honest. I like that he's gone out with this. This is a great track to finish off with as well. I imagine a lot of people probably thought they wanted this sound for that new project. That didn't quite hit for quite a few people I'm hearing. But I really like this, man. Future's inclusion is great. I love him on this hook. I'm loving that production. I really want to know what sort of sound that is coming in and out. I'm loving the switch up of flows from Uzi as well. This is a good track, man. This is a hit for sure. What is that noise?
See I'm flexing on your bitch. Hey, you see I'm flexing VVS, don't forget about it. You see I'm dripping VVS, they can't forget about it. Say.
Put my pedal to the floor. Yeah, make it raw. Pull up, skirt, vintage door. Jump out, lift my door. No, I'm flexing on your click. Blank of an eye, know that I would take your bitch.
Okay guys, that was the Perfect Love Tape by Lil Uzi Vert. We just checked out the last track, of course, 7 Million featuring Future. Quick word on that. One of my favourites off the project, to be honest with you. Just really like that, man. Love Future's inclusion. Love that hook from him. I just thought they gelled really well on that. Yeah, I know I've repeatedly said this, but it's a shame that that new project didn't quite hit for people, because I think just getting a taster of that, I really enjoyed. Really enjoyed. I love the production on that too. I really want to know what that sound was, man. Whatever sample, whatever the fuck instrument it was, I don't know, but I really enjoyed that track, man. Just love the vibe of it. Last 3 tracks have been fantastic. But the Perfect Love Tape, man, interesting. Definitely picked up near the end. I think there were a few tracks at the beginning I really enjoyed. Of course, we Ghetto Flowers. I really like that one, man. I really thought it was a great inclusion from both the features. The 2 tracks by Zaytoven as well. I like them. I sort of liked how it brought down the mood. I think it was the next 2 tracks that sort of made me sit and think about the project. And also, once I'd finished, I think it was I Can Drive, and then sitting down and trying to talk about that track and thinking, man, like, I'm repeating myself quite a bit here. And then I was sort of thinking about it as a whole and thinking, you know, it just wasn't quite hitting, wasn't quite penetrating my mind and making me think about it really. I don't know, just not the same as the other 2 projects did, honestly. I'm intrigued to know what your guys' opinion is on this project. Let me know in the comments below, I'd really appreciate it. But overall, I think it's a solid project. I just think, if I'm comparing it to the past 2, wasn't quite up to the standard that I would expect personally. But I don't know whether this is a really love tape or not. Like I said, let me know, I'm really intrigued. But overall, it was cool, man. It was cool. I don't know what rating I'd really give it. Maybe a 7 out of 10. Honestly, yeah. Just got a bit too repetitive for me personally, but I did enjoy some of the stuff that's happening. Production was a big standout throughout. I think Zaytoven did a great job. That Metro track as well. Whoever produced that last track. I think the production overall was pretty dope. I just didn't quite merge, didn't quite resonate with me personally. But again, it's always personal opinion, man. Hope you guys can appreciate that. Anyway, guys, if you like the video, drop a like. If you enjoy my actual point, you want to see me again, then please drop a sub. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, description below. If you have any requests for any Lil Uzi Vert or anyone else, chuck it in the comments below. But for the meantime, guys, I've been Charlie. This has been the Perfect Love Tape, and I'll see you in the next one.